So we're going to take some time and talk about business and personal development, specifically around presentation and a little bit of phone calls, but mainly presentation skills. Now, this is something that you might be watching our channel and saying, wait a minute, he talks about cash value life insurance all the time. We do. That's the core product that we sell, whole life insurance designed for maximum cash value. Really, the purpose of this video is for agents and anyone in business, really, that may have had struggles or is going through some struggles right now. You know, I'll let you know, if we were to rewind back to when I first got into the industry, I was 22 or 23, something like that. Got into the industry and I was introverted. Had a very, very hard time presenting. Took in industry knowledge. That's one thing to learn, but there's a saying we have, you can take in all the knowledge you want. If you cannot communicate it, if you can't get it out, like what's the point? And then you can take it a step further. If you don't market it, what's the point? So my point is, originally, I was horrible with presentations, phone calls. Everyone in the office knows that I used to sweat so much every time I would pick up the phone and go to make a call. I just could not do it. Chest would beat, get anxiety. I just couldn't do it. So when it comes to presentations, how do you overcome that? What helped me overcome it was actually working with a mentor. I was assigned a public talk. This was for something else non-business related. And he helped me develop the talk. I wrote it out, but just in working on it, we practiced presenting it. And as I'm presenting it, he's actually recording me, shows me the recording, goes back, and then here's the key. Practice, practice, practice. Takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of commitment, but I will state, the more you do that, the more you rehearse it, things come out much smoother. You say what you want to say and then how you want to say it. You know, again, you can have the best message in the world, but if it's poorly communicated, not all of the audience that you want to reach is actually going to grasp it. If it's communicated effectively, now everyone sees it, understands it, okay, I'm going to listen to you more because I understand where you're coming from, what you were talking about, the particular insurance product, whatever it might be. Now, to get there, practice is necessary. I still practice all the time. You know, sometimes I drive my staff here nuts because I'll reshoot a video several times because I trip over my words, I mess up, wasn't prepared for it, something like that. The point is, continue to practice, have that repetition, right? Remember Jim Rohn? Repetition, mother of all skill. He was a great personal development coach. Incorporate that practice, and this way everything rolls off the tongue, comes off very smooth. Same thing with phone calls. What we do every morning in our office is role play with all the agents, individuals that are on the phone, presenting, interacting with individuals every day. We will role play different topics, whether it's someone that we're talking to the first time, whether it's role-playing certain questions, like, for example, an insurance company that when I take a loan, they bill the loan interest up front, they take it in advance. How does that actually work? That can be a little bit of a complex topic. It functions just like a normal life insurance policy loan, but it looks much different to the consumer. So going through the right steps and communicating that effectively is important, because we've got to do things right for the consumer. If we don't communicate it right, there's a misunderstanding, frustration pops up, things that you or I or no one wants. So the key takeaway here is, if you're in business for yourself, or if it's something you want to do, you want to get into business, you want to get into sales, you want to get out there and say, man, only if I could get to the level that so-and-so's at, right? You ever see that individual and you're like, man, that guy's got it all figured out. Like, how is he so smooth with his presentation? Comes natural to some, but if you were to talk to most people, it does not come natural to most. It's practice. You know, the individuals that I've talked to and worked with that are very great speakers, or people that have built companies up to hundreds of millions of dollars, what's so interesting is, in their early days, what they credit their growth to is they built it through practice and repetition. They would record themselves, go through the uncomfortable steps, practice, rehearse it, rehearse the common objections, questions that come up. This way it comes out smooth. And the point to this, or I guess the key takeaway, is if they can do it, like you or I, everyone can do it. It's just that repetition, and are we going to make the time commitment, or going to block the time out and actually do it? So when it comes to business and presentation skills, it's one thing to take in your industry knowledge or the product knowledge that you're selling, and it is a whole nother thing to communicate it effectively. So that would be my tip for the day: effective communication. And the key to doing that: practice, practice, and practice. Hey guys, Steve Parisi here. If you enjoyed the content you just saw, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for future videos. If you'd like more information or to see some custom policies for yourself, feel free to call or email our offices at the contact information below.